What's up guys, 806 Anglers, and welcome back to another video. So as you can see today, I'm not starting in my man cave, I'm actually starting in my legit room. But today's video is something different. I'm trying to switch it up a little bit for you guys. I still want to stick to fishing obviously, but I want to kind of throw a little bit of some new things in there for you guys. As you can tell by the title, today I'm gearing for a long trip. For those of you that are new to this channel, like I said, I go to Utah every summer, or almost every summer, for 2 weeks. And I do a lot of trout fishing, a lot of really good trout fishing. I do wild brown trout fishing. I go and catch some rainbows and stuff like that. If you guys have not seen my trout videos and you're new, or you've been here for a little bit but haven't seen them, I will leave them linked down below. Went to Academy, as you can see right there, Academy. And I got a few things for Utah and mostly geared towards trout fishing. So I'm going to talk about that here in a little bit. Talk about some new things that I have right here. Oh yeah, throw that back. So right here I got these Eagle Claw treble hooks. I probably should have definitely got some better quality treble hooks, but I couldn't find better quality treble hooks in the size 10. So they're really good for the trout crankbaits. Right here we got some Suffix Pro Mix. As you guys know, I really love the Suffix Pro Mix monofilament line. It's really cheap too, and you cannot go wrong with this line. This is not a paid video. They're not paying me to say this. As you guys saw, I literally took it out the Academy bag, so I bought this with my own money. The best monofilament I have ever used. So this is a Suffix Pro Mix clear monofilament in 6-pound test. This is about as high as I will ever go. Very rarely do you see me throw 6-pound test for trout, but they ran out of the Suffix Pro Mix 4-pound test line. I was a little upset, but they had 6-pound test. So here in a minute we're gonna get that spooled up. It's in 330 yards. Right here we got some Water Gremlin split shots, and how many is there? There's 60 in here, and I think the size is BB. I got 4 packs of these owner mosquito hooks, size 4. As you can see right there, that is a size 4, I believe, yeah, size 4 owner mosquito hook. Why am I using a size 4? I'd probably go for a smaller size. If you go any smaller than a size 4 hook, like a size 8, the chances of the fish swallowing it is much greater than if you were to use a size 4 hook. So I definitely stay with the size 4 if you're going to be doing a catch and release. Alright guys, so I am very excited to show you guys this rod. Alright, this rod is so nice, I'm not even going to lie. Alright, to me it's nice. This is the new rod. It's a black and a blue, like a royal blue rod. It's an Ugly Stick Light Pro. You will almost always see me fishing a Ugly Stick for catfish. It's a 7-foot medium. So this rod is lighter than the regular Ugly Stick GX2 series. It's a 7-foot medium. Alright, I wouldn't go past a medium action rod for trout, but medium to medium light to ultralight to a light are very good rods. You don't need to go overkill, so I think medium is right about the line you want to go. You don't want to go over, but you can go under the medium. I haven't tried it out, but to me, so far, by the looks of it, it looks like a really good rod, and it feels really good as well. So as you can see, we got a full cork handle, and it says Ugly Stick right there. This reel is not new. It's a Daiwa RG 2000 HAB. I think that's what the name is. We are about to put the 6-pound test right on this reel. That way we can get geared up for trout fishing. I'm really excited to get out and use this rod for trout fishing. Alright guys, before we get into it, I'm just gonna get down like this. So before we get into it, this is one of the reels that I use for bass fishing. This is my bass fishing spinning reel, and I said that I use that reel. Well, I don't know if I said it or not, but I use that other reel that I have on the new Ugly Stick rod for bass for a little bit. Here's a little life hack for you guys if you don't know this already, or if you've never really thought about this. Most of you guys, like this reel, the line gets old and you want to switch it out, and then you use the rest of the line that's on your spool, and then you throw away line that's on another spool. Well, here's a really good tip. So this line's been on here for a good while, and when you reel in the fish or when you reel in the line and you spool it up, the very bottom is going to be old. Now this line, or it's going to be brand new. This line, however, isn't. It's old on the very top and at the very bottom because I reuse this line. So there's still quite a bit of brand new line at the very bottom of your spool. So one thing you want to do to save money is, like this reel, this line that I have on this reel, I can't use it no more. It's old. The bottom is old. I've reused it already once and I don't want to reuse it again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get that line, spool it back up on this reel, and I'm going to have brand new line on this reel. Alright, so one thing I'm going to do, alright, like I said, all this line is old. It's been reused. I want to get a bucket and I want to take it all off. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do. Boom. After years, finally, I got all the line off. So let's go ahead and spool it up with the new line. Alright, so I'm going to put the reel back onto the rod that it was on. Basically what's going to happen is all the old line is going to be on the bottom, so it's not going to cause a problem. So all the line that's on the very bottom of that spool is basically going to be at the top of this spool, and it's all going to be brand new line. If you guys don't do this, don't waste your line and reuse it, because the very bottom of your spool, it's basically practically going to be brand new line because nothing has touched it. And so let's go ahead and spool this bad boy up, put some 8-pound test line on this thing for finesse bass fishing, and let's get right on it. I want to tightly hold it because I don't have no pressure on that spool down there. So you're going to have to do as best you can with your fingers and start reeling. There you go. Got the line on there, ready for some bass fishing. So now that I got that rod nice and spooled up, it's time to spool up the trout rod. Trying to spool this guy up, put that 6-pound test on there, and let's get right into it. I'm going to show you a tip that you should definitely do whenever you're spooling up your spinning reels, when you're spooling it from the actual like line spool thing. So let's go ahead and get into it. You're going to want your spool to lay flat on the ground just like that, so the line comes up and it goes up like that, and it feeds it a lot better when it goes into the spinning rod, and you will get your best results for spooling your line on a spinning rod. You're going to want it laying flat like that, and the line comes off of it like that, and that's the best way. As you can tell, that's the perfect amount of line you want to put on your spool. So I cut it off. What's great about these spools, look how much line I still have left. So I have a ton of line left to put on some more trout reels. I got the rod all spooled up with the 6-pound test line, and I'm going to put a very small Yozuri, what was this, I don't know what kind of crankbait this was, I forgot, but it's a Yozuri. It's a little bitty crankbait. Let's go ahead and look at what I'm going to take. So obviously, I showed you I'm going to take the size 4 owner mosquito hooks, some water gremlins split shots, and some eagle claw treble hooks. Alright, so here's a little bag that I use for school. I already have stuff in there. I'm going to use this for fishing now. So in here, I got these little panfish / trout magnets. Right there, I got what I call an oh crap box. What is an oh crap box, you guys know? It's a box filled with, this box is truly a lifesaver. It's filled with little soft plastic jigs. It's got a treble hook in there. It's got some leadered rigs. It's got all kinds of split shots in it, weights, ton of hooks. It's got some jig heads in it. So basically, what I made this box for is I always keep it in the bag that I always take. Sometimes I like to go bass fishing, but in the locations I go bass fishing, there's crappie or some kind of panfish. So if the bass fishing isn't working, I either go to crappie fishing, pan fishing, like little green sunfish, bluegills, or catfishing. I have had times where I completely got skunked in bass fishing. I didn't carry anything else but bass lures. So I came up with the invention of the oh crap box, where I have all kinds of swivels, I got hooks, I got little jig heads, I got little jigs in there, all ready for that moment whenever I do get skunked and suck at bass fishing. I can pull out the oh crap box when I forget to bring my crappie box or catfish box. So I have all the stuff I need right in there. Make sure you guys make yourself one of these, because it will save you at some point in the long run. I promise you. I got a little scale that I got at Bass Pro Shops. So that's a pretty neat scale. Definitely going to be weighing a lot of fish on this thing. Obviously, I'm going to be bringing my crankbait box, because I'm definitely going to be using crankbaits out there for bass. My little crappie box gets filled with a ton of just like little crappie jigs, as you can see right there. A lot of these jigs I use for trout, and I've caught some trout on some of these jigs before, so I'm taking this whole box, hopefully catching a trout on every single one of those. May or may not be a challenge coming up here pretty soon. My next box is my spinnerbait box. I got a little bit of some swim baits in there as well, so I'm definitely going to be taking that. I'm going to be taking my Texas rig box, because there's a lot of stuff in here that I will do very well for bass, and there's a lot of things in here that are perfect baits for the conditions I have out there, clear water conditions and stuff like that. Obviously, my big double-decker terminal tackle box. My jig box, I got all my jigs, I got all my chatterbaits in here and stuff like that, all the goodies. The main event, probably the box that's gonna get used the most out of all of these, the trout box. Alright, I'm gonna be taking this rod for bass. A little speed stick right here. I got 40-pound braid on here. It's already rigged with a Texas rig. And so yeah, this is probably one of my favorite Texas rig rods, but you can really work anything on it. But it's my personal favorite for Texas rigs. You guys have already seen this one. Hopefully I don't hit it. But you guys have seen this one. This is my trout rod that I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using this one for my bass spinning rod. So I can't wait to use this. All these rods, I can't wait to catch fish, and it's gonna be a good trip. So here's my backpack. So I got some stuff right here, those scissors and stuff, and then that's the pocket where I have my oh crap box and my scale, trout magnets. I got my trout box on the very top. I got my jig box on right under that, and then this is how I organize the rest of my boxes in here. And that's why I like this bag. It's super roomy, and I can take all my boxes in there and I can just stack them up on each other just like that without a problem, and I can take them all at once without bringing multiple bags. Now I'll probably bring one more bag to put the soft plastics and extra reels and stuff like that in there. Probably one of the key baits that I'm going to take, it's going to be power baits and salmon eggs, all kinds of colors. I got this, what is this, natural scent trout bait. It's a cheese scented power bait, pink power bait, Hotsky Fireball. These are like little salmon eggs. It's a power bait, garlic, and some kind of weird color, regular trout bait, and it's white. And then I got these garlic little power eggs. Anyways guys, this is all I'm going to have for you today. I hope you really like this video. I hope you kind of like these styles of like videos, and I really hope you like this change a little bit. I want to give a shout out to Devin Vega Fishing. I said in my video before, but I want you guys to go and subscribe to him. He literally taught me almost everything I know about bass fishing. He is the reason why I'm here today YouTubing, and I want you guys go subscribe to him on YouTube. Go follow him on Instagram. Definitely one of the best fishermen I know personally, and I definitely would recommend go watching his channel. Also guys, make sure to follow me on FishBrain right here. go follow me on Instagram right here. Anyways, guys, I'm going to leave it here. Hope you guys like this video. Share this video with your friends. Like this video. Comment something down below. If you're new, hit the subscribe button. Leave a like. Comment something down below. And share this video like I said. And we'll see you on the next time. Once again, this is 806 Anglers. And I'm out. Tight lines, guys.